Arvind Kejriwal is breaking away from all traditions associated with a politician before he assumes office. For a swearing-in ceremony that will be taking place tomorrow, Kejriwal and his MLAs will be using the Delhi metro. The ceremony will be held at the Ramlila Maidan. Remember, Kejriwal had already rejected Z category security.
कल का शेड्यूल बताइए, कल कैसे निकलेंगे? राजघाट जाएंगे, मेट्रो से जाएंगे, कैसे जाएंगे?
मेट्रो से जाएंगे क्योंकि आम आदमी की सरकार है। हम लोग आम आदमी के साथ ही मेट्रो में जाएंगे और सारे मंत्री मेट्रो में जाएंगे।
कह रहे हैं आपके 28 विधायक और जो मंत्री हैं वो सारे ऑटो से या सब मेट्रो से ही जाएंगे?
सब मेट्रो से जाएंगे।
All right, for more, let's get in a word from our correspondent Jugal Purohit, who's joining us this afternoon. Jugal, while Arvind Kejriwal and his MLAs are saying that they want to be like the Aam Aadmi Party and take regular modes of transport, this could lead to chaos as far as metro traffic is concerned tomorrow.
Well, Simi, that is the apprehension which is being expressed by many out here, that a move of this type, and forget the media presence, which is an obvious thing given the fact that this is an extremely high-profile event. His own supporters will be with him in large numbers, and one wonders as to just how, on a working day, is Arvind Kejriwal planning to go along with his entire set of supporters in a metro to reach the Ramlila Maidan, because we've been seeing that Arvind Kejriwal has been using his old car, which is right behind me. If I could just show it to you in the frame, that's the car that Arvind Kejriwal always uses, and you know, he's always been refusing any form of official transport or official accommodation. Now to perhaps get more arm than what he is using, and the arm car that he's using, he's chosen this way of you know, conveying his message, a very symbolical message, of course, but perhaps it hasn't been a very well thought out strategy, or at least even if it is, he's not spoken about it as to just how he plans to accommodate his supporters with him, because even here at his residence, when there's nothing really happening, he's up there, but there are a lot of his supporters who are already here. What happens when these supporters actually join him and all of them come to the metro, move towards the Ramlila Maidan, are things which really need to be thought out well. And of course, if that is going to be the case, the UP administration, the CISF, the Delhi administration, they will all have to make adequate security arrangements. And also for those passengers and commuters who must be on their regular office movement, there may be some inconvenience which they may also have to face. So a lot of questions actually emerging out of this latest move of symbolicism from the side of Arvind Kejriwal. We'll have to wait and watch, because many of his cadres themselves are not aware of. In fact, some senior colleagues of his party we just spoke to said that even they were not aware of what Arvind Kejriwal had devised as a way of reaching the Ramlila Maidan. So it does seem to be a thought which hasn't been thought out quite well, a move which hasn't been thought out quite well, but which will definitely have very severe repercussions for people who will be in the metro using the premises at that same time.
Absolutely. Daily commuters are likely to be affected, even as Arvind Kejriwal says no to Z plus security. This may lead to a security situation as the chief of Aam Aadmi Party and his MLAs move to Ramlila Maidan tomorrow morning. Jugal Purohit, thanks so much for those details. We'll continue tracking developments with you. Now, this is yet another break from tradition for the Aam Aadmi Party after Arvind Kejriwal refused Z plus security. His party MLAs have refused to use red beacons on their vehicles. The red beacon syndrome has been seen as an inseparable part of India's political culture, and this refreshing move from the Aam Aadmi Party leaders is definitely a welcome change, especially coming after the Supreme Court ruling. This move by AAP leaders, whose Chief Minister designate will be taking oath tomorrow, stand in sharp contrast to the long entourage and imported vehicles seen as part of the Chief Minister's delegation, usually led by Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi. The meeting, remember, is taking place at 12 Rakabganj Road today.